Welcome to John Oakland Field in H-Town, home to the Houston Cougars. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the Kansas Jayhawks, taking on one of the participants from last year's playoff, the Houston Cougars. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Jayhawks will put total leather to crank us up. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Houston's offense will take the field first. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
He got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. And after a couple of misfires, this offense looking. Dropping back, it's Reed. Shoots it to the left. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception.
That is the perfect start for a defense that has really struggled against the pass this season. They're in the bottom portion, okay? Have struggled, but opening drive, making a statement. Maybe this creates some momentum. Maybe this turns the tide for this defense.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, he'll throw it. Fires to the big fella. He'll get it inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39 before he goes out of bounds. And the Jayhawks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. To the ground to try to pick up the first. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head.
All right, defense, that's what we can't do. We can't give up this many chunk yards on the ground. Got to commit more guys to the line of scrimmage. Got to get those running backs on the ground. That's way too easy.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Jayhawks are moving quickly down the field. To the air on first down. Looking for the score. And that one is picked up in the end zone. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football.
Really early in this game, you're seeing the ball hawks on both sides of the ball. Interception on the first drive of the game, and now they come out, and this defense gets a pick in return. There are a lot of dudes in the back end with speed and with the ability to close. What a phenomenal play by that young man just now to get the ball back to his offense.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking for a man, it's Reed. They've got the screen set up. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now this offense will try to overcome that 2nd down incompletion. On 3rd down, going up top. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Houston will be forced to punt. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong. Only called on twice in the victory last week. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. That last drive was a punch in the gut, throwing the pick in the red zone, Jesse.
Yeah, it just seemed like there was some miscommunication down there in the red zone. David, this drive, the QB and receivers just have to do a better job being on the same page.
Yeah, and I think you pull the positives, right? We moved the football down the field. We had a chance to score, but we can't let those opportunities slip between our hands. Let's go get some points.
Punts it out of the air. Nice gain on that play, but first down. And the Jayhawks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quickly to the tight end. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. The Jayhawks can really attack on this 2nd and short. He'll keep it himself. Shakes off the defender. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. And the Jayhawks kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He lobs one high down the left side. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Gets it to him on the screen. Let's talk for a second about Kansas. Losing early in the year can be detrimental, also can be galvanizing. You realize not much margin for error, and they suddenly have put it together and won their last 2.
The dips in the season early really served as motivation for them, and they were able to turn the page. They were able to be resilient. And 18 to 22-year-olds in college football, David, it's easier said than done, but this team really is about that.
Yeah, and they're starting to get it together, and you can see it. Like, I think early in the season, too, Jesse, you're figuring out who you are as a team. I think they kind of got that figured out, and I look for this team to win today and climb up into those rankings.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. They'll try the run. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. It's amazing how play by a defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series but of a game sometimes.
All you're trying to do is create negative plays, to get them behind the sticks a little bit, to get those sacks, to get those tackles for losses. You see so much stunting in college football up front with the defensive line because you know once you get one of those plays, you got the offense right where you are.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. The Jayhawks will call on their punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. The Kansas offense returns to the field. So they've put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. He finds a dead spot in the middle. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. 1st and 10. Off the RPO, complete. Man, you got to get hats around this dude. He finds the crease. He's down to the 27. And the Jayhawks with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Off the play fake. Fires to the big fella. He'll go out of bounds at the 18-yard line.
I know it's something we take for granted, guys, but the Q did a great job there with the play-action fake. He really took his time and sold it. And that's what froze the linebackers in the 2nd level of the defense.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Rock Chalk Jayhawk.
I love running backs that have a no... goal line. Understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Man, it just means more in the SEC. And take a look at how things are playing out here. LSU is just getting blown off the field today. It's like they haven't even been competitive. How'd you like to be the network censor on the coaches show this week? They're trailing by 14 to Mississippi State. Implications galore inside the SEC, and we'll circle back if anything big should happen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll give it to the back. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss.
And how about that defense? In the backfield, nowhere to go right away. You could tell they were playing the run game all the way, and they got in the backfield and got the tackle for a loss.
And the Cougars need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. To the air, it's Reed. Fires to the tight end. Stop is made at the 35-yard line. It'll be a 4th down.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. What do? You've set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
Punt is on its way. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Finds the tight end. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. That's the end of the quarter. Kansas has the lead here. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the 1st, let's take a quick look at our game stats. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Wants to throw on 1st down. Chunked it away just as he was hit. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Leaves it with the running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down. The Jayhawks will punt this one away. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Dropping back, it's Reed. Lost one deep down the right side. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on 1st down. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. Get it out on the screen. And it'll be a pickup of 9. They're facing a 3rd and 1.
And he didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If he could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
Wide receiver going in motion. Little touch pass to the receiver. Running into the open space. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Houston coming to the line with a new set of downs. Gonna look downfield again. Caught over the middle. It's Frederick. At the 35, he's open. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got us to be able to score points on this drive.
They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down, using the quick game. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Trying to set up the screen. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Hello. He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, the lead is cut to 3. It's 10-7. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. And they finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
And there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football. Make your plays. Put a good drive together here.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? They'll run for it on 3rd and short. And he's going to go backwards, and they force a 4th down. What a play by this defensive front. Hunt is on its way. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he's stopped. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Reed. He's going for a big play downfield. Finds some room. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Cougars!
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone, it's Willihan. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Looking to throw on 1st down. They're working that left side. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. And the Jayhawks come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Finds a tight end. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
Who says in the RPO pass game you can't throw anything vertically downfield, right? It doesn't all have to be screens and throws at the line of scrimmage. There's a good example of a quarterback pushing the ball vertically downfield after the play fake to the running back.
They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Use the play fake, now to throw. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
One of the things I love about this defense is they're so versatile in the ways they can get after the quarterback. In their last game, they came away with 5 sacks, came from all over the place. They got the win. So you know in this one, they're going to dial up a lot of different looks. It's going to be tough for this offense to try to keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Fakes to grab. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. The Jayhawks are flying down the field. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
What a nice answer by this defense. You give up the big play, you respond right back. You get the sack, create some momentum for your side. Nice job by this defense staying with it.
And a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass on second down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Stewart. And they swarm him under.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
He's looking to throw. Sets up the screen. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
The Jayhawks have it with a 1st and 10. The give to the tailback. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
I think if you're the coaching staff, you have to like what you've seen from this guy so far in the game. He's pumped out some really nice runs. Obviously, he's already scored a touchdown. Really nice run there as well. And for me, I would keep thinking about creative ways of getting this guy the ball as the game goes on here in the second half.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Power football with the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
Well, that's their 3rd sack of the game, and we knew statistically coming into this game, this is one of the top 25 units in the nation getting after the quarterback. I just love how athletic they are up front, and they are giving this offensive line headaches and nightmares up to this point of the game.
And the Jayhawks will try to pin them back with the punt. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Rushes on him. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. The Cougars now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Looking to throw, it's Reed. Lets it fly. Pulls it in on the right. And And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. Houston wants to play fast. Motion from the wide receiver. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds.
Timeout, Houston.
Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Brock. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often. And with that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
Under fire. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Complete downfield. He stopped at the 32. It'll be a 1st down in the waning seconds of the half. This will likely be the last play of the half. Looking downfield on 1st down. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Hello. They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
I got to tell you, this offense has done some really good things here in this 1st half, and that was so critical. Scoring on their last possession of the half, they're padding their lead, and they've put so much pressure now on the opponent.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, thanks, guys. And through 2 quarters of ball, it looks like we're in for another fun one here today. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed, he simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double-team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this 2nd half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys in the cage in Southeast Texas.
Second half just about ready to start, and Houston will kick it off. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Kansas offense returns to the field. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the 3rd quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive. Just like they do at the start of the game, they've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a scoring drive.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some great game pressure to these guys. So I think getting the ball first, driving down, scoring right here would be huge.
And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle, it's Willingham. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a 1st down as they mark it at the 40. The Jayhawks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Stewart. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, the defense knows that they're going to have to go horizontal sideline to stop this offense. Nice job rallying to the running back who catches that swing pass out on the perimeter.
Got it in the middle. It's Stewart. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Jayhawks really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Finds his big tight end. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They're down to the 20. First and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Got his man quickly. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Line getting set on second down. Just keep slinging it. Grab near the sticks. It's Perkins. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Wants to pass. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. It's third and goal and third and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Quickly complete. And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening. Now on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal try. And he's made one already, and this one ought to be cake from 21 yards out. And it's no good. My goodness, you need those field goals, guys, to cut into that deficit. We're still at 11. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's second and 11. Finds his tight end. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. He'll do it himself. He's loose. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Clock ticking away as we have 4 minutes left here in the third. Looking to throw, it's Reed. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Backed up now, here's second and long. Wants to go up top. Going for the big play. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. Finds his man, it's Brock. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. First down for this offense. The give to the lone running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on first down. It's second and 10. Looking to fire. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third. Trying to pick up a first down. On third down, he drops the throw. He'll take another shot here. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. Houston sends the punt team onto the field. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Using his legs, it's Stewart. Weaves his way ahead and gets 5 out to the 18-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Oh, they're after him. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
When you talk about outstanding pass rushers, you're always talking about dynamic guys, and he's been that each and every week for this defense. Speed, he's got power. You just simply can't block him, and that last play is his 10th sack of the season.
Fires to the wideout. It's caught downfield. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the middle. Makes a connection. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. The Jayhawks are rolling down the field. Off the play fake on first down. Going for it all. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. A little screen to the running back. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the 3rd. And the Jayhawks will bring the punt team onto the field. That's the end of the period, and Houston has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. 1 quarter to go, and Mike, we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. Coach has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Motion from the wideout. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He'll be stopped at the 44, knocked out of bounds there. The Cougars can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The play action fake. Pocket breaking down. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? The sweet feet buy a little time. Got a man. It's Young. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. They'll stop him right there, but it is enough for a Houston 1st down.
Really impressed with the running back. His stats haven't been great, right? Every yard has been hard to come by, but these are some of the best runs we've seen in the game by him, and it's happening at the most important time here in the 4th quarter.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Scanning the field, it's Reed. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. He's still a little ground covered. Pick up the 1st. They'll need to get this one to the 31 here on 3rd down. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. It's a seam wide open. He is guided out of bounds, and they'll mark it at the 28. Houston getting set, looking at 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. They make the stop, give him 3 yards on the carry. Ball's at the 24. They've already peeled more than 3 minutes off the clock on this drive as they stand over the ball on 2nd down. The throw to the outside is complete. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a 1st down on the play. Houston trying to say hello to the end zone in this red zone trip. The run to the left. Got some room, entered to the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. They extend this 4th quarter lead, and now they are staring at a 7-game winning streak. And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the 4th.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
And the returner will be brought down. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Under fire. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
This defense has just been all over this guy all game long. Under pressure, they're finding a way to get to him and affect his rhythm. Of course, they have an interception in this game. That's why they've got a big lead here in the 4th quarter. This guy has never gotten into a rhythm.
They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it. It's been that way all day. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Lets it fly on the move. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Jayhawks will send out the punt unit. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Houston sending the offense back onto the field. Rides to back and leaves it. Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. To the air, it's Reed. Fires toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle. It's Frederick. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And the Cougars come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Fires left. And the timing just a hair off.
Great job by the defense there. They weren't surprised by that expecting pass. They took everything away and forced the incompletion.
He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking for space. It's Stewart. Turning on the Jets. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. They had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. Off play action on first down. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man on the right. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Got it behind the line. It's Perkins. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Unleashes one deep. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. They'll lead the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. On 4th down, looking to pass. Intercepted to stop the threat. Got some room to run. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass, it's Reed. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. The defense sort of herds this quarterback out of bounds short of the line of scrimmage, and he'll take the loss. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack. Houston will be forced to punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. Looking to throw on 1st down. Just a short pass to the tight end. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Finds his big tight end. Makes the stop at the 49, but not before he gets in plus territory, gets 15 and a 1st down. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. He hurls one deep down the left side. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. He'll try to take it back. He'll finally go out of bounds, but he was showing off all the skills after that interception. The Houston offense comes onto the field. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post game.
Looking to take a shot. He's got it inside the 15. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. They are in no mood to show any mercy as they keep flexing their muscle on offense.
Up big in the 4th quarter, and you just keep taking shots down the field. That tells you something, okay? You can take what you want from it, but this offense definitely not interested in running clock, interested in making a point.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Looking downfield, it's Reed. Touchdown Cougars, and the beatdown has ensued. They are finishing the deal, building the lead here in the 4th, and they are going to go to 7-0.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up 35-10. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Single back formation, and they give it to it. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Offense will use a timeout. 19 seconds left in the game. And the Jayhawks in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. Works his way out to the 36-yard line before being pushed out of bounds. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a 1st down. Keeps it on the draw. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Timeout called by the offense. A mere 10 seconds to go in the game. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Off play action. He's going up top here late in the game. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining. And here we go, final play of the game right here. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Here's a throw downfield late. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. When you hit this point in the season, week 7, you sort of turn the corner and you remain unbeaten at this point. you've morphed into a championship contender.
Yes, but you don't want to peek too far ahead, Reese. You kind of want to be like, nothing to see here, just move on. We haven't accomplished what we wanted yet. We haven't accomplished what we set out to do. It's week 7. I know you guys got bigger hopes and bigger dreams than just being to week 7 and being undefeated.
And guys, I've been really impressed with this team because they just seemed to always have an identity. From the very beginning of the year, they knew who they were, they knew what they were going to go out and try to accomplish and how they wanted to dominate teams. And they've been able to do that to this point. So, David, to your point, just keep getting better every single week moving ahead. And this team could be in the college football playoff discussion.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.